This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Burger King plant-based long chicken sandwich. Something that I've never had before and something that I've purchased at my local Burger King for €5.79 just a couple of minutes ago. So let us take a look at this together today. Unwrap it right away. Looks-wise, it doesn't look any different than a regular chicken sandwich, it seems. We've got a bit of mayo around here. The smell that comes from this reminds me a lot more of a Milchbrötchen, like a milk sweet bread, than it does of a regular sandwich, but maybe they just changed the bread around. Maybe this is just not specific to the plant-based sandwich here. When we smell it from close up, we can smell the regular Burger King smell, the Burger King chicken sandwich smell. They probably used a very similar breading here. Looks wise though, I have to say that there is nothing off about this. No, very standard. A bit of lettuce, so the lettuce doesn't really look all that great when we zoom in on that. Bit of brown stuff here. This is a Saturday that I bought this on, so maybe they had that lying around for a while. That's a bit unfortunate. The sandwich itself though, the patty of the sandwich itself looks fine. It reminds me looks-wise a bit more of a breaded fish than it does of like a meat substitute. Nothing bad really about it though. When we take this off, is there anything below it? No, just the mayo it seems. So, a fake chicken sandwich. I love chicken sandwiches, but whenever I have a chicken sandwich, I feel especially bad because when you think about the cost of lives per kilogram of meat that you get from poultry, you are a lot worse off, I think, as opposed to when you have got a pig or a cow. So yeah, I always feel bad eating chicken meat. But I love chicken meat, and I hope that this comes close to chicken meat because then I wouldn't have to feel bad anymore for something that tastes good. So yeah, let's take a bite out of this one here. The texture is fine. Scent, like I said, is okay as well. The lettuce is not as crunchy as it should be. Mayo seems to be fine. Breading as well, but there is an acidic taste to this that I did not expect at all. A taste that is slightly off-putting, I have to say, when it comes to sandwiches that aren't really supposed to be all that acidic, I guess. So looks-wise, this just looks like a regular like McNugget or chicken nugget, depending on where you buy this from. When we zoom in on it rather closely, we can see that there are structures in here that look a bit... Here's like a different color than it is here. You know, there's... I don't know what it is. It doesn't look all that natural. Certainly not. Other than that though, it looks fine. Nothing really off-putting about it. Let us take a bit of that patty and maybe rip the top off. So it's got a bit of a different texture than chicken, but I have to say looks-wise, when it comes to color and the actual sensation in your mouth, it's not that far off. It's just that acidity that is off-putting in a way. Is it the chicken though? The fake chicken, or is it the mayo? Let's taste the mayo on its own. No, the mayo seems to be fine. Just like regular mayo. Must be the chicken then, or the fake chicken. Now that I actually have this small thing, this very small bite, it doesn't really come through anymore. I don't know what it is. It's a bit weird. Other than that, it's fine though. Other than that, I would say that I could actually take this over a chicken sandwich. I mean, the good conscience is playing a big part of that, I have to say. Now that I take a full bite, I do have it again. That's our slightly acidic taste. Is it the lettuce? Let's take a look at that. That lettuce does look a bit sad. Here, you can see that. Looks like almost skin here when you've got the texture of this. Weird, very weird. But that doesn't seem to be it either. Where's that acidity coming from? It's not the bread, is it? No. Is it the mayo here? Now this is really weird. Not there's the flavor in my review as well. I don't know what it is. What is it? Is there anything below here? No. This just looks like breading on something here. That's all fine. Maybe it's a flavor in the breading. No, but there's not enough here. I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is. Slightly acidic flavor, and I cannot tell where that's coming from. Other than that, it's fine though. So, yeah, what can I say about this? Flavor-wise, it is okay. A weird acidic flavor to it that I cannot explain. For $5.79, it is certainly not something that I would buy on a regular basis though, for like a regular lunch meal. I am the kind of person who instead goes to the local Aldi and buys maybe 2 of these pre-packaged sandwiches, because the ones from Aldi here, those are quite alright, and you're gonna feel a lot more filled up after those 2 than from this one here, I assume. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this off now, and I'll see you with the review sheet in just a second. Alright, the consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, 0.5 out of 1 available point. The sandwich was fine overall. The only thing I want to complain about is the lettuce. It was turning brown in places, and the consistency of that thing wasn't all that great either. 0.5 out of 1 available point therefore. Color wise, I give 1 out of 1. I deducted I guess half points, half of the rating for the first impression department, and the rest of it was looking fine though. Therefore, to counteract that, I give 1 out of 1 available point in the color department. Consistency and texture wise, it was mostly fine. Nothing huge that was bad about it. Just again, that lettuce, yeah, that could have been a bit more crunchy. The only crunchy part about it was that leaf stem, that thick part of the leaf, and it's pretty hard to get a leaf of lettuce where that thing is turning into mush already. Yeah, so therefore 1 out of 2 available points in the consistency and texture department. The sandwich patty itself, that was fine though, therefore still decent points in that regard. Flavor-wise, I give 4 out of 5 available points. The only thing that was dragging this thing down was that slight acidity. Other than that, everything was pretty much perfect. The patty itself didn't taste off in any way. The bread was fine, the mayo was fine. The lettuce, like flavor-wise, there isn't really all that much flavor to lettuce anyway, so there wasn't much to drag it down, the sandwich, from that older lettuce. Therefore, still I give 4 out of 5 available points, and I don't even know if that acidity is a common theme among these chicken sandwiches nowadays. It was throwing me off a little bit at first, and that I cannot really pin it down to a specific ingredient is also a bit weird, but overall, maybe this is just something that you have to live with, and because I just do not eat chicken sandwiches almost ever these days, I'm just oblivious to something that's maybe the norm. So I don't know, make of that what you want. I still give 4 out of 5 points though in the flavor department for this plant-based chicken sandwich, or semi-chicken, fake chicken. Well, it's not real chicken, so it's not a chicken sandwich, right? Themalization, I give 1 out of 1 available point, because consistency-wise, scent-wise, everything, the whole sensation was very similar to a regular chicken sandwich, at least the ones that I remember, and therefore I think they have done a good job in that regard. Overall, 7.5 out of 10 is therefore the final rating for the Burger King plant-based long chicken that we had here. So, better than expected. Once again, maybe that acidity is just something that's common. I don't eat fast food these days, almost ever. It's too expensive. It always has been, but it's not getting cheaper. So, yeah, not really in the market for all of that stuff, other than for reviews that I do here on YouTube. Anyway, that shall be it for the video. If you've got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.